Months before Russian forces invaded their country, the Ukrainian pop band Kazka was preparing to perform at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. Those plans were derailed when the first tanks rolled across the border. The band's lead singer was able to get out in time while her male bandmates stayed behind, some of them to fight. Oleksandra Zaritska performed at South by Southwest earlier this month, and we're so happy she's able to join us here in the studio. Good to see you.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Vladimir. Thanks, Anna Marie. And thanks to all Americans. Really, it's a very important that you are care for Ukraine. And you are so supportive right now. And I really want to thank you all.
Yeah, the entire world is standing by you and the rest of the Ukrainian people. Explain to our viewers how you were able to get out of Ukraine and what it was like to perform at South by Southwest, but without your bandmates.
So it's a long story, but I can make it shorter. It was the 24th of February, and I was in Kyiv. And in the 5 a.m., my mom called me and said the war started. And I was afraid of it, like the whole month. And we didn't expect that it really can't be.
You didn't expect that the Russians would invade?
No,
yeah.
but no.
Yeah.
And we take our clothes and sit in a car and drive in a huge traffic. And all the people was leaving Kyiv. There are huge lines in the gas stations. The people were in panic. And the first time I hear sirens and I hear bombs falling down, and it was like in a horror movie. It was really scary. And we were driving like 5 or 6 hours, but we were going to my home that was near the Kyiv, and it is like maybe in 4 kilometers where the Hostomel is based. Is like airport of Gostomel who was bombed, and there are no safe zone nearby Kyiv. So we're staying in this home maybe for 5 days, but in the end there was a really not safe.
And you knew you had to leave.
Yes, we need to leave. Our walls are shaking all the times, and the Russian soldiers was bombed our city, our village, in the night mostly, and it was scary to sleep. Yes, and we decided to leave.
So did you eventually drive across the border to where, was it Poland?
It was Hungary, I think,
okay.
but yeah, we see a lot of countries, and it was Hungary, then Slovakia, then Poland, and then Czech Republic. Yes, and we record a song in Prague, and we leave Prague and came to Austin, Texas.
So listen, you were preparing for South by Southwest before this happened. You end up there on your own now. You have to leave your bandmates behind. They are men, they cannot leave, but you were already rehearsing Masters of War by Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
You chose to sing it a cappella on your own.
Yeah.
Why did you do that? What was the message you wanted to send out? And how difficult was it to get up there on your own? Because was that the first time you performed on your own?
Yeah. The first time I performed by myself. I have 3 boys in my band and 3 more girls, so we are 7 actually. But yes, I'm here by myself, and I want to sing a song, Masters of War by Bob Dylan, because it's like a straight message to Putin that he is a dictator, he is a terrorist, and I'm not afraid to tell it. So it's my message. You need to listen to this song if you don't listen yet.
Yeah, you need to read the words because it's a very clear message.
Yeah. And it's my straight message. And you know, it was a big surprise that the Charlie Sexton, who was playing with Bob Dylan 15 years, he came and we make a performance together.
It's amazing.
Right, so you're up there. And then what did it feel like? I mean, we're showing video. You've got people with Ukrainian flags.
Yeah.
I mean, did that give you sort of a boost?
Of course, and there are not only Ukrainians there, and it was a big surprise because we was in U.S. and we have a tour, and there was only Ukrainians there, like yet, and now there are all the people who wants to support Ukraine, who are care for Ukraine, and they're all there, and it was magic, you know.
So what about your bandmates that you had to leave behind? Have you been in contact with them? What about family members?
So my band are in Ukraine. They are doing different jobs, and someone volunteers, someone just staying at home and just keeping safe. Someone wear military clothes and have an ammo, and it's okay because we are all different. And I have the rest of my family there. Yes, my dad, he also helps Ukraine and protect Ukraine. And my nephew, I see this photo, he are in bomb shelter right now.
How old's your nephew?
He is like very small, 1 year old.
Oh, he's tiny and he's adorable.
Yeah, and I see
Can
this.
I see it?
Yeah, I just, this
hold that up to the
photo.
Can you believe that your dad, some of your bandmates, are these the type of people who you would think would take up arms
There's your
and be
nephew. Look
fighting?
at that. That is your nephew. He's how old?
1 year old.
He's one, and he's living in a bomb shelter now.
Yeah, it's the first time he is in a bomb shelter today. It's
Today,
the first time.
his first
Yes,
time.
because of he is in the west of Ukraine, and we thought that it was like a little bit safer.
Yeah.
But they're first time they are in a shelter, so it's not safe.
So when you see, when I see a photo like this of a little baby who is in a bomb shelter, and I know that you're not just your bandmates, but your family members are stuck in Ukraine. What do you want people to know? There's a lot of discussion. The President of the United States is going to be in Europe today to talk about
It can be, yeah, for sure.
ways to strengthen the NATO alliance. What do you want people to know about what the Ukrainian people are going through, what your family members, your little nephew, what they're going through right now?
You know, I want to Americans to know that because a lot of Americans ask what they can do and what they can help. So I want Americans to know that they can use your voice. They can use their voice and they can talk to their government. They are care for Ukraine and they want to help Ukraine. Also, I know that you can make donations and all of this, and we need an armor, we need the planes, but I know that we don't need like an American soldiers. It's true. So we have soldiers. We have people who are care, like my father, and he wants to kill some
Russians.
Really?
Yeah, like everybody who wants to protect their children because they are on our territory and it's horrible. So we just need more planes and just to protect our sky. So it's a real big deal.
Oleksandra, I'm really happy that you were able to come here. You're using your voice in now different ways, not just on stage, but using your voice with us to get that message out. We really appreciate it, and I hope that we can see you and your entire band together again soon performing.
And asking you to come to our concert maybe in the next year.
I would love to do that. I would love to do that.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you for coming here, and let your family know that we're thinking about them. We're thinking about them and the rest of the Ukrainian people.
I will tell him.
Thank you, Sasha.